Dear friends, do you believe you can find inner peace even amidst the daily noise? Imagine dealing with life's ups and downs with the serenity of a calm lake, no matter how stormy it gets. Does that sound too good to be true? Not exactly. In this video, we will explore 7 exercises that Stoicism offers to guide you toward that elusive inner peace. These are not just ideas or theories. They are practical things you can actually do every day if you want to find peace in chaos. Stay with me. As always, if you are new here and are seeking more of the Stoic wisdom, click on the notification and subscribe. Do it for yourself, as a promise to seek wisdom, insight, and inner peace. Now, my friends, let's get started. 1. Keep a regular journal. There is magic in written words, a kind of alchemy that turns raw emotions into gold on paper. Have you ever felt a whirlwind of emotions? A cacophony of thoughts that seemed too confusing to grasp? When feelings become a storm, writing them down can be like opening a window in a stuffy room, allowing fresh air and clarity to enter. Keeping a journal is not just about recording the events of the day. It is an introspective journey, a silent conversation with yourself. In a world where our thoughts are often drowned in an ocean of information, and our emotions are fleeting reactions, taking time to write can be a powerful grounding exercise. It's like holding a mirror to the soul, making sense of our feelings and reinforcing our beliefs. Whether you are typing on a modern tablet or scribbling in an old notebook, the act of pouring your essence onto a page offers a unique kind of tranquility. So, as the sun sets, consider setting aside some quiet moments to embrace this ancient Stoic practice. Pen to paper or fingers on keys can be a quiet symphony of inner calm. 2. Engage in philosophical meditation. Imagine a space, a special corner in your mind where you can withdraw and ponder the mysteries of life. Not just the vast cosmic questions, but also everyday curiosities. Why did that co-worker's comment linger in your thoughts? Why does the sight of a sunset warm your heart? Philosophical meditation is not about sitting cross-legged and focusing on your breath. It's a deeper immersion, an exploration into the vast oceans of thought and emotion that define the human experience. A wise person once said that meditating is walking through your own mind's garden every day. As you navigate life's twists and turns, take a moment to wander through this garden. Observe the thoughts that bloom, the emotions that flutter like butterflies, and the beliefs rooted deep within your being. Philosophical meditation doesn't demand answers. It values questions, wonder, and the infinite potential of human contemplation. Your contemplation. While the modern world buzzes and beeps, demanding your attention at every moment, gift yourself these moments of introspection. It's a journey to the self, a Stoic exercise that enriches the soul and soothes the spirit. Remember that amid the cacophony of existence, the soft and gentle notes of your inner symphony continue to play. All you need to do is listen. 3. Use the technique of the higher perspective. Have you ever climbed to the top of a hill or stood on a high balcony above the city? Everything seems so small, so trivial from up there. People appear like ants, cars are like tiny toys, and towering buildings seem like Lego structures. This perspective, this view from above, has an incredible ability to make our biggest problems seem minuscule, reminding us of our place in the vast expanse of the universe. When we find ourselves entangled in life's concerns, sometimes all we need is to elevate our perspective. Seneca elegantly expressed, "We are but waves in the vast ocean of existence." Think about it. Waves rise, break, and then merge back into the ocean, only to form new waves. Our challenges, anxieties, and even joys are much like these waves, temporary and fleeting. By embracing the view from above, we realize the transient nature of our problems. Yes, the latest app may have crashed, that text may have gone unanswered, or that dream job may seem out of reach, but when you broaden your view and look at the bigger picture, you'll find that these concerns are insignificant in the face of the majesty of existence. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine the world from up above. It's not about ignoring your feelings or problems, but finding solace in understanding your place in the grand scheme of things. 4. Examine yourself daily. Each day is a blank canvas, an untouched landscape waiting for the painter's brush. The morning sun paints the sky with shades of potential, and with it comes an opportunity. It's an opportunity to ask ourselves what kind of artist we will be today. Not just in terms of creativity, but in how we shape our reactions, decisions, and interactions. Remember that life doesn't just happen. It's a canvas where our thoughts and actions leave indelible marks. Now imagine if, at the end of each day before sleep blankets our tired minds, we took a moment to reflect on this masterpiece we are creating. Which brushstrokes did I get right? Which colors seemed out of place? Where did I let the brush slip? Marcus Aurelius whispered in the shadows of time, "Our life is what our thoughts make of it." Let that thought gently encourage you to examine yourself daily. Our generation, constantly tethered to devices, is drowning in a sea of notifications and endless updates. However, the most important update is the one you can give yourself, a daily self-assessment. The Stoics believed in monitoring your internal compass. It's not about criticizing yourself for perceived failures or boasting with self-praise, but about conducting a sincere check-in. What have I learned? How can I improve tomorrow? Which brush will I choose? As you navigate the bustling streets, crowded cafes, and virtual meetings of today's world, carry this Stoic exercise with you. By ending the day with a heart full of lessons and a mind filled with reflections, inner peace ceases to be a distant dream and becomes a closer companion. 5. Practice the pause and reflection technique. Life sometimes feels like a high-speed train, with scenes passing by so quickly that we can barely glimpse them. A message pops up, and we instantly respond. An email alerts, and we rush to reply. We are always reacting, rarely stopping to think, breathe, or reflect. But imagine if, in the midst of this endless rush, we found a secret switch to pause. Not to interrupt the journey, but to enjoy the view, to think before acting, and to reflect before reacting. Viktor Frankl, in his book Man's Search for Meaning, said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power." This space, though fleeting, holds immense power. By mastering the art of pausing and reflecting, we open the door to thoughtful actions and balanced emotions. When you're about to explode at someone due to a misunderstood comment, or make a hasty decision driven by fear, simply stop, breathe, reflect, and then respond. It's a transformative technique, a bridge between external chaos and inner peace. While today's world pulls you in a million directions, challenge yourself to embrace the magic of this fleeting moment. Remember that true strength lies not in quick reactions but in thoughtful responses. Embracing this Stoic exercise is like finding an oasis in the desert, a serene spot amidst life's busy marketplace. 6. Represent events objectively. Imagine you've been handed a blank canvas and a palette full of colors. How you interpret and paint the scene in front of you depends entirely on you. Similarly, every event in our lives can be seen as that blank canvas. The colors we choose to paint with, the emotions and judgments we associate, define our experience. What if we could see things simply as they are, without the influence of personal bias? What if we could represent every event in our life objectively, free from the nuances of our past experiences and fears? An often overlooked Stoic philosopher, Epicurus, once said, "It is not the things themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about those things." This profound insight highlights the power we have in practicing objective representation. We can free ourselves from unnecessary anxieties and emotional turmoil. It's like watching a movie without getting caught up in the drama. Today, as we are bombarded by a whirlwind of information and encounters, imagine the peace we can find in seeing things as they are, without adding our own dramatic narrative. The next time something bothers you or seems out of place, pause and strip the situation of its layers, getting to its pure and impartial essence. This Stoic exercise is a step towards a life of clarity, balance, and yes, inner peace. If you're enjoying this, please leave your feedback in the comments, and if you want to keep learning, I'll recommend an inspiring ebook that will unlock your prosperity and abundance. The Path to Prosperous Stoicism. Link in the pinned comment. Let's continue. 7. Distinguish between controllable and uncontrollable events. Traffic jams, delayed flights, rain on a picnic day. Life often presents us with scenarios we hadn't planned for. Frustration arises when things don't go as we expected, and sometimes it feels like life is playing a game with loaded dice against us. The liberating truth, however, is that we cannot control everything. Trying to control the uncontrollable is like trying to catch the wind in a net. It's not only impossible, but also leaves us exhausted and empty-handed. Instead, imagine the freedom in distinguishing what is under our control and what is not. Epicurus elegantly reminds us, "Do not seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and your life will go smoothly." This doesn't mean giving up ambitions or not caring about outcomes. It means directing our focus to effort, attitude, and resilience, things truly within our reach. Your internet connection may drop during your online presentation, but how you handle it is entirely in your hands. The barista may get your coffee order wrong, but your response, that is under your control. Embracing this dichotomy between the controllable and uncontrollable allows us to realize that life's storms become less about getting wet and more about learning to dance in the rain. As you navigate your feeds, face daily challenges, or deal with unexpected twists, keeping the Stoic lesson close to your heart can be the anchor that keeps you steady in life's unpredictable waves. If these Stoic exercises have resonated with you or perhaps ignited a spark within you, show some love, subscribe, click the notification button, share with a friend, and let's make that thumb turn blue. Your engagement fuels this community and encourages the sharing of more transformative insights. Let's continue the conversation. Leave a comment below. If you're at a loss for words, simply write, "Seeking wisdom." Each voice, each reflection, adds depth and value to our thriving community, a beacon for those craving peace amid life's tempests. May you all be with the Creator.